Welcome to Hustle Vibe Hive, where we provide the inspiration and you bring the hustle. In our last video, we talked about why waiting for retirement isn't enough anymore. Today, we're going to break down the three main paths people actually take to break free from the 9-to-5 grind. More importantly, we'll show you how combining these paths can create an unstoppable financial snowball. Let's be real. Nobody accidentally stumbles into financial freedom. The people who break free from the corporate world usually take one of three paths: traditional investing, real estate investing, or entrepreneurship. Each has its own pros and cons, and understanding these is crucial for your journey. Let's be clear, none of this is meant as legal or financial advice. Check with professionals before making any decisions. Instead, this discussion is intended to inspire you toward your dreams. As we consider the different paths to financial freedom, first up, we have traditional investing, primarily in the stock market. This is probably what your parents told you to do, and they weren't entirely wrong. The pros? It's relatively passive, well documented, and you can start with very little money. Index funds have historically provided reliable returns over the long term, and the barrier to entry is incredibly low. You can literally start with a few dollars in apps like Robinhood or through your company's 401k. The cons: it's slow, really slow. Even with compound interest, building wealth through traditional investing typically takes decades. And, let's be honest, the returns, while reliable over the long term, take a while to do their magic. We're talking about 7 to 10% average annual returns after inflation, and that's far from guaranteed. That's why many people turn to real estate investing. This is where things get interesting. The pros are significant. You can use other people's money, mortgages, your tenants pay down your loan, and you benefit from appreciation while taking advantage of tax benefits. Real estate can also provide immediate cash flow through rental income. The cons? It requires significant upfront capital, deals with real physical properties that need maintenance, and can be management intensive unless you hire property managers, which cuts into your profits. There's also less liquidity. You can't just sell a house as easily as you can sell stocks. You also need to be careful before trading your stable paycheck for variable income, at least initially. But here's where things get really interesting and what most people miss. These three paths aren't mutually exclusive. In fact, they can work together in a beautiful symphony of wealth building. Let me share a strategy I've seen work time and time again. It starts with a side hustle. Why? Because a side hustle can generate extra cash flow while you keep your day job security. This is your seed money. Let's say your side hustle brings in an extra $1,000 a month. Instead of buying a newer car or upgrading your lifestyle, you take that money and split it between traditional investing and saving for a real estate down payment. After a year or two, you've got some money in the market growing on its own, and you've built up enough for a down payment on a rental property. Now you've got three income streams: your job, your side hustle, and rental income. This is where the snowball really starts rolling. Your rental property's mortgage is being paid down by your tenants, your market investments are compounds, and your side hustle is still generating cash. Each dollar you earn can be reinvested into any of these three areas. Maybe you use some profits to buy an automation tool that helps your side hustle scale, or perhaps you save up for another rental property, or you increase your monthly stock market investments. The key is that you're not relying on just one path, you're leveraging all three. The secret sauce? Start with the side hustle. Why? Because it's the only path that doesn't require significant capital to get started. You can begin with skills you already have, or learn new ones with free online resources. Think about it. Traditional investing requires money to invest. Real estate requires down payments. But a side hustle? That often just requires your time, effort, and minimal investment to get started. You can leverage asymmetrical risks. This is why we focus so much on side hustles here at Hustle Vibe Hive. They're not just about making extra money. They're about generating the cash flow you need to access these other wealth-building strategies. They're your key to starting the snowball effect. In future videos, we'll dive deeper into each of these paths and explore specific strategies for making them work together. But for now, I want you to start thinking about how you could use a side hustle to generate that initial seed money. Remember, your side hustle journey starts with a single step. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It's time to take action now. Whether it's just researching ideas or making your first sale, do something today that moves you forward. Head over to hustlevibehive.com for more inspiration, and a side hustle course that includes resources such as a list of over 250 potential side hustles. We are on a mission to help people like you build their dreams, one hustle at a time. This is Hustle Vibe Hive, where inspiration meets action. See you in the next video.